Upside down, my blood. A half-painted moon. And then I'm dreaming.
3 years since our companionship ended. And as part of that journey, I wish to say something from the deepest regions of my soul. Two grievous lies. The first is a well-trod pit of hot coals I blistered my feet on for 77 years. I chose my coven over you. Lured you into a production of a play in which your death would act as the grotesque climax. The coven was twisting my arm, but I took aesthetic pleasure in making your death visually exhilarating. All of which was made worse by our heady love-making throughout this period of betrayal. And the second, I shamefully took credit when Lestat saved your life.
Where am I?
Well, that lie bound you to me, and it lay like a corpse in the boiler room of our companionship. Many times I told myself the lie did not matter because what we had built, a love that served as a bunker against time, was weightier and more consequential than the lie, but it wasn't true. The lie did matter because the corpse was there, calling forth the flies.
Can't move my body.
And as for the many boys you drugged, drained, and labored, I feigned resentment when, in fact, I welcomed your straying because your guilt, in their aftermath, bound you with Daniel. I told you I loved you, but did I? Did I? Or was it a clinging to the underside of anyone who would for 400 years? To burn in ritual any who broke the archaic laws we lived by? I put the Fred Steins in your photo collection just to fuck with your head. And that is... It's your turn. Was hoping time and perspective would have made you eager to repent.
Okay.
I haven't properly laid out your predicament. This is your sundered head, and this is the glorious air between, on which the two of you still managed to communicate a good 2 hours and 12 minutes since uncoupling.
I don't care.
If you weren't, would not be happening, you would be dead. Which is why this is being live-cast to a very important room gathered in Budapest. Church where he thrives, studying us, analyzing us. But was he doing that all along? In Dubai?
See you, free.
In the Stars bus?
Don't care.
Survive, you most probably won't remember him. Or this. Don't print the obituary just yet. Getting some much-needed rest before the big concert, aren't we? I backdoored myself into his band. And for the sake of ruining... his head, it's with my companion.
Told me to take my head as far away from her body as I could.
Well, never question the boss. What size shoe?
You've wronged me. And I think you know the specific ways in which you've done it.
Don't care.
Yes, you seem to be caught in that sentiment. Regrettably, your maker's body has not induced you to own it, so... No motivation. Yesterday afternoon, glamored a kindly brisket carving butcher early home to Shabbos. We owe him new knives and a deep clean the night, Louis, but you're as kosher as clams, Casino. Also, we brought her.
No,
Waitress, sister, daughter. None of those things.
No. She didn't know.
Setting aside.
Let him go.
Okay, getting our bearings back. Good. Fire, as you know, he can endure a great deal. How are his vitals, Farid?
Not good.
I ask about your vitals, Louis, because I don't think it's landed yet. Who sits before you?
She ain't part of us.
I want you to die, but let's see if acknowledging your need to grieve and her need for saving, or was she conceived the instant you hurled me into the supporting wall of our Dubai penthouse? 7 out of 10 in Berlin? an 8.5 in Tunis, or this Zone 2 girlie with a grifter's resume. Vital suggests I speed ahead. You walk into a Brooklyn diner. I would say yourself to him, and she'd say,
But you caught me at a lonely...
back off. But she knew better. Mastery allowed me to drop in and out. I was in other business with Lestat. Both get on with our lives. Or I'm going to lob her head off with this same blade I did yours, and sew your head onto her body.
But I'm not like... I wouldn't have done it had I known he was full fiend. He's gonna cut you up like he done. I was in the grip of it.
Told me it would work. Pop it back on, let the blood do its magic.
On a work visa.
Not sure it would work on a
signed by
mortal,
him.
but this is
Trouble
error.
is weird, he's a vampire. Gonna end up on a...
Claudia would approve of this scientific risk.
We ain't coming up.
He shut us both out. You know, I've known for some time Claudia was the aperture through which I could rip his innards out. I understood his obsession for forgiveness. I lived it with him. He was my Claudia. But near century, and that is not... Tell me your name again.
Nelson.
Nelson. Nelson here is one of my followers, but 100 of them now. Nelson, rest. That's the 5 laws. I needed him to stuff your head in a cooler and drive me here. Rest.
Please. I wanna die.
Hey,